This isn't life!
Welcome back to another week of This Isn't Life. I'm here with Alex, Josh, Will, and the three other people that are listening to the podcast. How is everybody?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Any
I'll be
funny
honest, there
stories
we
from
go.
the week?
Not funny, but I have done something monumentous for me. To be fair.
Monumental. Go on,
Monumental.
You left a tip when you bought a dinner.
I'm not that tight. I am not.
Bought around.
I am not that tight.
You didn't
Go
make
around
Nicole
there.
pay for the dinner.
All of it, just half. No, I read Alan Carr, not the Tooth Fairy comedian, not a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
He's a bloke. He's not a psychiatrist. He's not any of that. He is a fella that used to smoke anywhere between 60 and 100 cigarettes a day. And he wrote a book, and I've read it. I locked myself in the room, in this very room, for 6.5 hours, and read his book, right, all day yesterday, and I have given up any source of nicotine going in my body. It's been over 24 hours, and I have not had one craving. I've not thought about it. I've not done anything. And to be fair, I smoked and vaped for a fair amount of time. And when I've tried to quit in the past, it's been hard.
So what do you think has been different about this one then? Like,
he puts it in a he puts it into a very good perspective of you need to rewire your brain from the brainwashing that's being done by tobacco and pharmaceutical companies. So where you see let's say, for instance, Stranger Things, they give a very good statistic and fact from Stranger Things that it's the number one thing on TV or piece of media that has so X amount of people smoking and nicotine products in that subliminally want, like, it's advertising for tobacco and stuff like that.
yeah,
And
it's got a reputation, isn't it, as being like cool and
yeah.
well, it is cool.
It is, yeah.
it is cool. Yeah,
So,
cool
But-
people smoke.
Josh,
absolutely.
out of the four of us here, the only two people that would smoke and whatnot is us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to ask you a question,
Yeah, me and
of,
Parky are clean living, mate.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Don't
what,
need
yeah,
none of that shit.
wow,
My body's a temple.
but
but I only smoke things that are natural. I know that nicotine is a natural.
the vape
or
you've just
the-
been puffing on ain't natural.
Well, no, yeah, but
Tobacco's-
but,
Natural.
yeah, it is, but tobacco will kill you, whereas
Yeah.
the herb won't kill you unless a ton of it fell on your head.
No, that's true. That is true.
I also
Um,
would like to go with the subliminal messaging part because
Mhm.
I would receive the same amount of subliminal messaging, arguably more as a
I
person
know
older
where
than
you're
you.
going.
And I even used to, when we back in the day we used to go clubbing, I used to use cigarettes as a good way to try and talk to women. Great way.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
two
it is.
ways in the club. You're either a man that's throwing shapes on the floor, and that's very an aesthetic thing, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
in good shape, I look good, I'm dancing. That isn't my strong point. All right, it was
Huh?
very much get outside, get the grotty smokers, see if you can make
Yeah.
one of them laugh and trick them to coming home with you.
Yeah.
That was
but when they laugh, they go.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're the ones I was after.
Yeah.
Can't run away with that lung capacity, can you?
No, look, I'm gonna give you guys updates. I'm gonna like maybe not the next episode, but maybe I'm going away for work. So in the next couple of weeks,
That'll be tough.
yeah,
Not smoking.
yeah. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna come back and then we'll see what I've done. But I just want to
Have
say,
you not had any cravings?
no, man, nothing at all.
In how long?
Nothing.
Two.
In over, it's been over. It's about we're about 28 hours.
Yeah, but to be fair, I would say you've come straight off just vaping, haven't you? You haven't smoked for a long time, like actual smoked.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easier. I'm saying, but I would imagine I would imagine it's. I know it's still nicotine, but I would imagine it's slightly easier. Not to take nothing away from you, but I would imagine it's. I think for me, it's more of a physical thing. Apart from the herb, obviously, I just do that because it makes my life easier. But I think it's more of a physical thing than a mental, like a something to do with your hands, or it's when you're bored, isn't it? I think that's what it is.
That's the thing that I've not had a craving, but I've struggled of like I'm bored. What should I do? I've not had a like an actual craving for I need a vape. It's more I'm bored. Like I don't know what to do, but I just go. Well, normal people get bored, so what would normal people do? People that don't vape, what do they do? Have a wank. But no, it would just be like, I don't know, I just like grab some chewing gum. Like, I just so bored, like just when you're bored, what do you do? I'd twiddle a pen. Like, I'm not craving and substituting it and stuff like that. I'm just getting on with it.
Well done,
It just
mate.
seems so different, doesn't it, to any anything that's happened before, like what they say about cravings and how to give up an addiction and stuff.
Well, this is the thing, like, why it's a big part of the book, and he puts it into perspective really well of why would a company, and I think we can all agree, a pharmaceutical company, Nicorette, right? Nicorette are going to sell you patches, gum. Oh, stop smoking, AIDS. Stop smoking. Why would they want you to stop something that you're spending so much money on?
That's why they won't cure cancer.
Exactly. So there's no cure for stopping smoking.
It does seem like it's a...
It is, man. It is like
conspiracy theorists' heaven.
No, but that's why they won't cure cancer. Exactly the same reason. Why cure something when you can earn billions a year from it? If you cure it, there's no money. It's the same as smoking, and that like JP Morgan and people like that, they've all got big stakes in the big in the tobacco companies. You can look that up. That's not a conspiracy.
Everyone here has heard of Juul, right? They've heard of Juul.
Yeah.
JWL, the e-cigarette, right? They started a company in 2017. In, I think, by the time it hit 2019, it was worth something, just before it started to have a footfall, it was worth something like 20.5 billion.
That don't surprise me at all.
And the way that happened is because they got bought out. It was two guys that done it. Two guys made it, and they got bought out by a big tobacco company, and they just marketed the shit out of it.
The bottom's fallen out of them, though, haven't they?
It has fallen out of it, but they're still in the billions.
No, of course.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe, but I know the art's fallen out
at the time of the writing of the book. That's what they said.
All right, I heard. I spoke to someone that works with them.
Oh, okay.
Is this book like your Bible?
No. It's not a Bible. It's just something like something so simple of when you know the facts, and the main question in it is, what has nicotine done for you? It doesn't do anything.
Do you know what? That's what John Wilson always said.
Yeah.
My dad always said to me, Josh, don't smoke cigarettes because you get nothing from them. If you're going to do anything, smoke weed. At least you get something from it. Mm-hmm. It might not be good for you, but like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you get nothing from cigarettes. Nothing.
That's parenting.
Apparently, nicotine apparently is good for increasing something called neuroplasticity.
Yes.
So it's
it helps
it helps your brain be more adaptive. Like the cells in the brain are more plastic, they're more malleable.
I mentioned this to Wilson before, actually. Believe it or not, if you've ever met my dad, Richard Parkinson, you wouldn't believe he's a man that holds company of scientists, but there is some bloke he's got as a friend as a scientist. I've never seen them together, and it would be a funny thing to watch watch them try and communicate. But he's a man that's done quite a serious study on Alzheimer's, and one of the best things that they found to assist with not getting Alzheimer's if it's like hereditary is nicotine, and that it does run in my family. So he spoke to my dad and said, the best advice I can give you, because he doesn't smoke, my dad, is when you start getting to like 60, start wearing nicotine patches. Because it won't fuck your lungs up, but actually the nicotine will give the whatever you said, the word, Will, insert word.
Neuroplasticity.
Yeah, he can't say it either, my dad. So I think "makes my brain better" was a term he used. So
make my brain good.
But yeah,
I got a good brain.
Yeah.
Make my eyes rain.
Make my eyes rain.
When Mummy went to sleep in the forever box.
This is what I'll give credit to the old man. He couldn't do it himself, but he always knows a guy. He's the man that knows a guy.
No, but yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated of what happens in the coming weeks and the coming months, and hopefully, I don't do it. I got baby coming. I don't want to be doing
more power to you, mate. Excuse me. Yeah. More power to you.
Yeah, last thing I will say, though, mate, with that baby coming, sitting around for 6.5 hours, if nothing else to do but read a book, that's fucking not going to happen for a lot of years yet, mate. Get used to that.
Yeah. You're going to think, what a fucking waste of time that was.
It was determination that made it happen, and that was the thing. So,
were you pacing? Did you pace back and forth?
No, I had a bit of a lay down on the floor. I had a bit of a swing. I had a bit of a, this and that.
Bit of a swing.
So yeah, like on the chair, like like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing that. My chair also reclines, like it can go right back and
that's helpful,
and stuff. So I was comfortable. I had a drink. I ate a pizza while I was here.
That's
I imagine. Was it like when
did Nicole put a chair behind the door?
If you're coming off of heroin, you had a bucket. You had a bucket for shitting, a bucket for sick.
Babies on the ceiling,
stretching on the floor,
No. Look, it was something. No, I flipped from my phone, but I was. It was something I was determined to do, and I wanted to do it in one day, so I could give up there and then. So
nice.
I recommend anyone to do it. Definitely.
I'm not going to.
No. But he's got all of them. Just stop eating.
What would I give up?
What would you give up? For
working too bloody hard, mate. That's what I'd have to give up. Honestly.
Grafting. Alan Carr's easy way to stop grafting.
She'll do a bet when he goes back to his wicked ways. We'll put some money into a poll, a secret poll, and we'll find out who wins the money.
Absolutely.
And we can all try giving him cigarettes on the sly, subliminally kind of get him in.
Well, that's the thing as well. That's like the only drawback from it. It's like if you have one puff or nicotine, any nicotine enters your system, that's it. You've undone everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Could still smoke weed that are pure though.
Yeah, exactly. still smoke a bowl.
Yeah. Will, you've got a story, ain't you? Should we get into it?
Yes, we should. And yes, I do. I do have a story indeed. I hope you enjoy it. Because I feel like, as great as everyone's stories have been, have they been the smuttiest or the dirtiest?
No, and you do like
not for a while.
You do
which,
like
of course,
smut.
is, in my opinion, that's what these shitty headlines from tabloids are all about.
Uh-huh.
So we'll get into it. I'll read it and then we'll do our usual roundup. What's the tabloid, yeah?
It's the tabloid.
Go for it, mate.
This isn't life!
This podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby was formulated to give you all the energies, all the focus, with no jitters or crash.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrin, and no artificial colours.
You get 30 servings in every tub, and it comes in over 8 different flavours. But you know what else is sick about them? Their merch. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers, all on their website. Go check them out now.
And when you're on the website, type in "This Isn't Life" for 10% off your whole basket total.
This isn't life!
Locked in loony bin for sex with Pop-tart.
Straight away.
Was it warm?
Well, good question. Yeah.
I like it.
How would you make a hole with
cold?
too thin?
What would you rather? Would you rather fuck a cold one or a hot one? Cold or
Yeah,
hot? Not
They're
warm.
so.
Not
Mate,
warm.
have you ever had a Pop-Tart?
Yeah,
It's
mate,
not lava.
they're so freaking.
They are.
good.
No, they are like so hot inside. It's like imagine putting a jam donut in a microwave. That's what it's like. It's so hot.
Yeah, I've had Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. So
That's like a torture toy. They're torture toy, isn't it? Like having like jam, like hot, like jam.
yeah, not wax,
That's
just jam.
unbelievable.
Just get stuck in your chest
Like
hair.
hot oil. It is like hot oil, isn't it?
cover you in
People in like
honey. and then-
medieval
yeah.
times.
I have a scar on my foot where I dropped a
Jam donuts.
No, not a jam. I don't want to call it jam roly poly. Come out the oven and permanently scarred me.
Mate, yeah. They are. I was just thinking, jam roly
Did you
poly.
still
They
eat
are
it?
the.
I even reached down and got the jam off my foot. Like,
Did you volley it off your foot as you dropped it? You followed it into your mouth.
I could feel my skin bubbling, but I wasn't wasting good jam, so I got it off.
You ate.
It's like,
You ate.
it's like the cheese on a pizza.
Little toe jam.
Oh.
Can I guess the tabloid?
You absolutely can.
That's got to be a Daily Star, isn't it?
It is the.
Whoa,
It is
whoa,
not the
whoa.
Daily Star.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell us.
Sunday Sport.
I was going
It
to
is.
fault.
It is the Sunday
It's a
Sport.
Simon Dean and all, isn't it?
It is.
It's
It's
not.
got to be a
We,
Who is it?
We haven't met this fella before. Tom Rhodes. I'm not sure if
Shout
you've done
out,
one
Tom.
with him before.
All roads lead to Tom.
Oh, very
Absolutely,
good.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Treated
Okay.
for boiled bellend, then carried off to padded room.
Boiled
He's-
bellend.
He's not had the best luck, this fella. But then if you're fucking Pop-Tarts, what can you say?
What flavour was it?
Well, the picture is strawberry.
Tastes like
Frosted
cock.
strawberry.
Tastes like cock.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna. I know you haven't read the story, but I just want to throw it out there. I feel like the padded cell bit is his fault because he could have fucked that Pop-Tart in the safety of his own house and not told anyone, and he wouldn't have gone to the loony bin. You don't go
Like a-
shouting that out. You don't go shouting
Why would you
that
put
out.
your knob in first, though?
No, I know, but
If that is what you're going to do, why would you put your knob in first?
why tell
See?
people?
You try the bar for your elbow.
Sorry,
You
I
try
think-
the bumps in,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you
yeah,
lot
yeah.
are missing the bigger picture here. Why tell people? Why put your knob
Exactly.
in first? Why do it? Sorry,
Exactly.
We've all had these thoughts before.
Oh, well.
Phil, you
Look,
had these
look at the
thoughts
shape
as
of a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it's not an apple, mate. It's not a
You-
pea.
you
Will's
open it
the
up.
only man I know that gets turned on in Greg's.
There's a donut there. There's
I'll
two things
fuck
you
it.
can do with it.
I'll fuck it.
Well,
Donut, knock it.
listen, everyone's got a price.
I want to know more about this mystery, and I want to find out how people knew he fucked this Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
It
Why
gets
was he?
worse.
Why was he in the asylum?
It gets worse, boys. It gets much worse. A father of two was carted off to the funny farm after trying to scuttle a red-hot Pop-Tart. According to records obtained by Sunday Sport, bricklayer Kevin Allen was treated for severe burns on Tuesday night before being detained for his own safety. So I don't know what he was doing, throwing himself about.
He was such
Yeah.
a danger to society. They locked him up. Excellent.
Do you reckon the fact they just saw him first look at him and like, right, get the police here. Yeah, he's gonna need to go out somewhere else
He's a
after
fucking
this.
psychopath.
After we've bandaged his knob up.
So just recap that. He fucked the Pop-Tart and then got arrested.
Well, I don't know. He was all it said at the moment, he was carted off to the funny farm, detained for his own safety. So I'm assuming, without reading this prior, that he's thrown himself about, being a bit of a nuisance, maybe.
To the
Which has got to be in
Pop-Tart.
public.
Obviously.
This has got to be in public, surely. This has got to be done in Ireland Tesco
Yeah.
or something. This is
Yeah, I
Maybe,
was
yeah.
about to
Yeah, but
say.
it wouldn't be warm, would it?
But it says treated for severe burns Tuesday night. So maybe he's already he's already down the hospital.
Tell us more, Will.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Yeah, we need more. We need more.
Right. Hold on. The
Oh.
incident took place near Kevin's flat in Northwich, Cheshire, that evening. So it was
It's always Cheshire.
it wasn't in his flat.
It's near his
Oh,
flat.
sorry. The incident took place it did say at Kevin's flat. Sorry, yeah. Okay, at least he's doing it in the
Yeah.
comfort of
I
his
can
own
respect
home.
that.
Yeah,
The
he's not a Pete
32-year-old
degenerate, is he?
No, he's got
He's
some
do it in the
morals.
street or around his mates, at his nans or something. He'll do it at home.
His nans, yeah. Oh, he got a pack of Pop-Tarts. Oh, nice.
Can I have a fuck off, nan?
just a film. It's just a film.
Don't disturb me when I'm cleaning my room then.
Yeah. Yeah, like Jane, in between, he's got his arm under his leg. It's just a film. It's just a film.
Dead hand, Jane.
Yeah.
She shuffles over to the banister. Why are you taking the microwave upstairs? Shut up! As the door bings open. Shut up, man! Shut up! Bing!
Yeah. Just goes, they're done. Drops the microwave in the middle of the stairs. Just takes the Pop-Tart.
Carried it upstairs, steps on the plug. Oh, you bastard!
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, this is the events which took place. The 32-year-old apparently committed the act as a protest against a female acquaintance who rebuffed his romantic overtures. Wow, that's one way to deal with rejection, isn't it?
How has in his mind as if I know what will get back at her. I'll fuck a strawberry Pop-Tart. That will show her.
He's gone. I know
That'll
what
show
I can
her, won't
get. I know what will never hurt me. My favourite confectionery.
How wrong he was.
I'll never trust anyone again.
Do you reckon he was doing it? Like, you're a filthy tart, aren't you?
Shows that you can fuck it, it can break your heart. That's what.
Oh,
the
100%.
lesson
That's
so
true
true.
enough, yeah.
Yeah.
The report states, on the evening of the 7th of April, following an argument with a female friend, Mr. Allen prepared a late-night toasted snack. The snack, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, should only be heated for a couple of seconds, as per instructions. But the patient deliberately toasted it for several minutes.
Oh, fucking lunatic.
He's already breaking the walls.
Oh, that must have
Breaking
been
the
like
walls.
lava.
What a renegade.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
That must have been.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Think of how long you put a roly-poly in the oven for.
I don't eat
Parky?
roly-poly, so I don't know. But Parky, it
You
must have been
fucking
hot.
mental.
about 25 minutes.
That is fucking hot. That
Roly-poly's like a
it's like hot oil.
That's so stupid. But roly-poly's like a warm Viennetta, isn't it?
A roly-poly is
Like a Swiss
Viennetta,
roll, isn't it?
mate.
Like a Swiss
Sponge
roll.
with-
Swiss roll.
Yeah, like a Swiss roll. Yeah.
Like,
You make it out of the leftovers of a chicken pie your mum makes.
Shut up, mate. Shut up. Fool.
You
Absolute
make it out of the
fool.
leftovers.
So nothing like.
Whoever makes
actually-
a roly-poly on its own?
What?
What?
Of course.
Do you ever just make a jam roly-poly on its own?
I've never made
No.
a jam roly-poly. I buy Aunt
Exactly.
Bessie's because she does it best. That's a fact.
To that burnt victory for life. She marks me like cattle.
Branded.
Yeah.
So that it is like the like a Cadbury's mini roll thing. Like a
You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
jam
but-
roly-poly is? Don't.
No, I don't like jam, mate. So I don't eat that sort. I don't look
Oh,
at that
Jam
fuck
sort of
off,
shit.
roly-poly.
mate.
Jam roly-poly is fucking elite. 10 out of 10.
It is.
Deserves.
Yeah. Bit
Don't
of
get
cream
the
on
respect
that.
it deserves. Does not get the respect it deserves, mate. Jam
Yeah.
roly-poly. It's fucking
It is,
elite.
yeah.
Elite.
I mean,
Yeah.
it scarred me for life, and I'd never turn my back on it. If a person hurt me the same way they deserved it, I'd never speak to them again. I ate it the next day.
Did it teach you respect? So you'd obviously overstep the mark.
Yeah. I carry,
roly-poly.
when I make it, I'm carrying fucking uranium. I shaking it in front of me, Homer Simpson.
Just don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, okay, all right.
Go on, Will.
Yeah.
Any more?
Yeah, there's more. He then pulled off the top of the tart and pinched the sides, forming a molten hot pocket, into which he thumbed in his semi-erect penis.
Just
Fucking a softie.
yeah, he's just fumbling in a softie, isn't
What the fuck?
he? How did he make a pocket? It's
He
hard.
pinched the sides as well. Like, he's so delicate
He
with
ripped the
it.
top off and pinched the sides, yeah.
So it was oozing. It was.
Yeah, but then-
Maybe, mate.
Yeah, but you know what though? Can I just say, them bastards are well flaky. There's no way you're
Yeah.
moulding that with anything. As soon as you've done that, it would have just crumbled into nothing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
That's
You put it
sus,
in for
that's really
several
sus.
minutes. He's using the filling as glue.
Oh,
You
what
never know.
fucking-
Jesus.
Can you imagine that going like under your foreskin?
Oh,
As soon as it touches it, mate, honestly, you'd flinch out.
Jesus.
I mean, like,
Christ.
if you get in a semi-hot bath, the first thing to hit the water other than your feet is your ball sack.
Yeah, it is. That's hot. It's
And that's
hot.
hot.
It's hot, isn't it?
You're up. You're out. You're out of there.
You are, that's so true.
Yeah, that would like literally be like just like. I know it's no different, and why am I saying it? But imagine sticking your dick in some like gravy or something.
I've wanted to.
But imagine
See, this is what I'm saying.
that, right?
See, Josh is just like me.
No, I'm not saying
is just like
gravy's
me.
sexual. I'm just saying that
Everything
like,
is, mate. Everything is.
if you stuck your dick in like that hot type of substance, that hot type of substance, sub. Shut up.
Love you.
can I just say that all podcasts, yeah, have like their identity. I'm worried we're finding ours here.
I love the way Parky's sitting. I can see his screen. He's like, every time he says like, he's like, what the fuck have I done here? Like, what, my face is now on this as well. Like, what have I done?
No, right. Look, cheese on a pizza. You get a pizza out of the oven. It's really bloody hot in it. It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
But I think it's the
Let's
no, but I think it's the consistency. I think it's the consistency of what's inside of a Pop-Tart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would
Because it's
say- I
sticky
would
as
say
well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's sticky. It would literally be
Yeah.
like molten sand, like glass, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah,
molten
because
glass.
because of the sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't you think it would be more like a liquid then, wouldn't it? So he probably tips it up. It just
I
rolls.
generally don't know
towards him.
what would happen.
But it would be so
Because I imagine it
thick.
would go like coffee.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Nah, but it like
caramel.
reduces down, doesn't it? When it's in the oven, like loses all its shape, doesn't it?
Educational.
Oh, you know.
It would. Oh yeah. it'd just
If
be
you
so
try and
sticky,
dissect
man.
this, we'd be here for years trying to dissect the rationale between a man fucking a Pop-Tart.
Well, yeah, we would. Yeah,
All we know is it happened, all right?
Yeah.
Supposedly it happened. Yeah.
Right, go on, Will.
Allegedly, it happened.
We're nearing the end here. We're about 2/3 through. His screams were reportedly heard across the estate, and emergency services arrived minutes later. He was transported to hospital, where shocked medics attempted to save his boiled bell end. But now Kevin faces a challenging road to recovery. I wonder if he's going to have a documentary on Channel 4 or something.
Louis through, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, imagine trying to even have a piss would be agony.
Yeah.
That's a catheter all day long,
There's
isn't it?
nothing you
Yeah,
can do
all
there,
day
is there?
long, mate. That's a catheter. Yeah,
That's rough.
that's vile.
So.
So, does it say anything more as to why he done it, or is it just because he was scorned by a lover?
It seems like it was just because he was scorned. But we're just up to the last sort of paragraph here. The report continues. He has been sectioned under the Mental Health Act. Intercourse with a Pop-Tart is clearly not with the boundaries of normal behaviour. Kevin was not able to comment last night.
He's in too much pain.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
How-
that. The
How
case
much would
continues.
you want to be on that building site for the day you come back and you found out the bricklayer had been off for 2 weeks because he'd fucked a molten hot Pop-Tart and been sectioned?
If you
There'd be
if
Pop-Tarts
you-
all over that site, wouldn't there? There'd be Pop-Tarts everywhere.
if you
Yeah.
were the bricklayer,
He'd
right?
be going-
Would you go back? Would you go back to the same site you were on, knowing that people would know, or would you just go like change your whole career?
I wouldn't go back to the same country.
Yeah.
True.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this as well. This is the second time because we had this with the piggy bank guy. Yeah. What is it with thumbing in the softies? Why this? It's so. I know it's
Yeah.
not
Well,
focus
look.
on, but it's so it's so planned.
Because
Because
yeah.
I'm not even hard.
but
Yeah,
your
I agree.
penis is very
You don't know
malleable.
what.
It's
You
very
don't know what penis.
No,
You're
mine
telling
is.
me.
A
What now?
penis,
What
a
now?
penis is very malleable, isn't it?
You've touched a few of you.
Well, no, it is though. It is though.
What's
isn't it?
malleable?
Well, it's
Penis.
it's adaptable. Yeah.
Adaptable.
Well, you know what I mean. If it's
Fighting
hard,
Andy.
right,
Jungle.
okay,
It's not
okay.
rigid.
No, let me spell it out for you. Right, if you've got a hard on, yeah, you're smashing the shit out of things, aren't you? Right, so that
Well.
pastry and all that goo is like
I try.
you're just gonna
Yeah, it wouldn't last long.
you're just gonna do that, and you're just gonna smash it. It'll be like fucking the Hulk hitting a wall, right?
again,
When
I
he's
think-
Bruce Banner, he ain't gonna do much damage.
It'll pop out the end, won't it? Like
Yeah, but
putting
I
your
think,
hand through a
again, I
whole
think we're
Pringle
missing the
tube.
point.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about the integrity of the Pop-tart. I don't think he's like, I better go a bit softer because I want dinner after. But I don't think
No. But if he's fucking a Pop-tart, right, and he doesn't want it to smash, obviously, because otherwise you might as well just get a load of Nutella and have a wank with it.
Why?
Exactly, why? So you might as well.
I feel like you've applied a level of rationale that doesn't come across a man fucking a Pop-tart.
You need to start smoking
I
again.
personally
Your
think
brain's
he's-
like scrambled eggs.
His mind has gone back to that girl. His
Your-
mind has gone
your
back to that
brain's
girl
like
that he's
scrambled
talking
eggs.
about.
You're
I
shattered
just-
broken biscuits.
Let
You
me-
can't
let me-
ask an irrational
Let me tell you
question.
about what I think's happened here, mate. All right.
Go on.
I want to hear this.
I think he's trying it on with a Pop-tart, and he's the thoughts of an old love has come back, and all that shame it brought him being rejected, and he's just gone soft. But he's tried it anyway.
Maybe.
He's tried
that's
it
rational.
anyway.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you reckon that she ate Pop-tarts? They say that smell is a massive memory maker, isn't it? It brings you back to it. Just
Yeah.
that smell of
Yeah,
that
just
toasted
started
Pop-tart.
crying over it.
Imagine that. Just in his flat 11 o'clock piss, just suddenly just goes, Claire.
I reckon she left some Pop-Tarts in his flat from like months ago, and he's like, I'll show that bitch, mate. And he just sends her a picture of the Pop-Tarts smashed into a million pieces in a fucking massive red blistering knob. That's what I reckon's happened.
No, yeah.
That is, I have never heard a statement that gives such a great insight to your mind, by the way.
Oh, I'm not bitter.
For anyone that doesn't know you, if I had to do your eulogy, I'm just going to play that and go, that was basically him. that just encapsulates Josh Wilson. Fucking lovely.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've ever done as well. So, okay, fair. Is that it, Will? Is that all the knowledge?
That's it, mate. Yeah, that's the lot.
Okay. Thoughts?
I mean, I think all of the questions that needed to be answered haven't. But all of the questions are.
You want to see a picture of this fella, mate? Honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you now.
I just.
His head is a very strange shape. He's.
What, his penis head?
Yeah, looking at the orderly's report. No, just his face head. Look at the size of that melon.
He looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
He does look like someone that was fucking Pop-tart, doesn't he?
He does.
His face shape is like 8.
He does
like
look
an
yeah.
8.
He's got a massive head.
Oh, he
Yeah.
looks like an 8, as in like.
He looks like an 8.
Yeah,
as
I
in
see
the
what you mean
number.
because he goes in.
I thought you meant he was an 8 out
Yeah.
of 10. I think
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like,
Oh yeah. He's an attractive fella.
Handsome.
Handsome.
He might have
yeah.
8 and 8.
when he's in bed, he's infinity.
Yeah, lying on his
Well,
side.
he's in infinity.
I see what you mean, though. He's got a very hourglass head, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's one of those
Nothing up top, though.
people. It's always a bad thing, Will. He's one of those people where he could be 15 or 45.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, he was getting served at the shop. At,
A
like,
big-faced
he was the
lad.
one when everyone gave him the money, didn't they? He was
Yeah.
the one that went in. Yeah.
Yeah. But he was never allowed to hang out with them. They'd just use him for his ID.
Kevin, hey?
Sectioned. Are we gonna put this to a vote? Go on, Will. You kick us off, seeing as you are host.
Well, I mean, it could potentially happen, but it is very strange circumstances that kicked this fella over the edge, I'd say. Yeah, evidence is quite scanty, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, there's not much substance.
Yeah, I mean, literally all of this could be made up, but then I suppose it's partly believable because it's sort of been reading that it's sort of read out, at least part of it's read out as if it is being read off of a report. But again, there's just not enough fact, not enough proof. So I'd probably say I'd probably go against my usual, just saying it's not the weirdest thing we've seen. It's up there.
Yeah.
But it's not the weirdest thing we've seen. And I'd say this isn't life. I'm going to go this isn't life today.
Parky?
I am going with Will because I'll tell you what done it for me as well is the fact that they've got carting him off to like the madhouse, like padded room and all like. Don't get me wrong. If you're thinking about fucking Pop-Tarts, don't. And you can take that as some advice, all right? That's my fatherly instincts kicking in, all right? Don't fuck Pop-Tarts, son.
Mitchell, no.
That was my lunch.
Them.
But then, like, to do that, and like that person being pissed. But like I've said before, my mum works in hospital, and this sort of like you hear that sort of shit all the time, and no one gets carried away to a panic. Like,
it doesn't happen like that, does it?
He's a bricklayer as well. Like, if you say he was a bricklayer, like must have some sort of functioning part of society to him. I mean, even if it did happen, he would have like got pissed. He'd think, oh my god, what a fucking loser! Like, I had a shit night, yeah, I had a bit of a mental one. Yeah, like, but it doesn't end up padded tail. So I'm saying this isn't life.
You know what though, guys? That what I've seen just from looking on this website is there's one fella that has been used in a couple of, like his picture has been used in a couple of articles.
Well, that brings me to what I want to say.
So it's a bit weird. Like it's just stock footage, or inmates or something like that.
Well,
weird looking people.
This is the thing. I think that this isn't life because if he's a bricklayer, he don't look like a bricklayer, does he? He don't look like a bricklayer.
What? I mean,
that's the thing.
We're not here to judge the guy. How have you come to the conclusion? Well,
what does a bricklayer
he don't look like a bricklayer. That's not what we're debating, Alex. You've missed the point again.
Look, if he was a bricklayer, right?
He'd have a trowel in his hand.
Yeah, exactly that. No, if he was a bricklayer, he don't look competent, does he? He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't look like a bricklayer. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Have you never seen a bricklayer?
Yeah, yeah, but right, you have Parky, yeah.
Tons, and competence was not one that I saw.
No, but does he look like a bricklayer? Does he look like a bricklayer?
Yeah. I think actually, if I drew a bricklayer, I would choose his picture. He doesn't look like a bricklayer.
Mate, come on. He looks like he looks like your local Weatherspoons pot wash, doesn't he? He don't look like a bricklayer.
That could also be his job. Yeah, he does look like that. He does. Yeah.
In all shapes and sizes, bricklayers.
Or
you start moving up to electricians and all that. They're a bit more upper class, but bricklayers, they fucking look like anything, mate. You could drag them on the street. You're only a high vis away from looking like a bricklayer. That's all you are. You're
yeah. Okay, and grey jogging bottoms. Yeah,
exactly. Grey jogging bottoms. You're done.
I am. So you've all gone. This isn't life, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, mine was going to be based on the fact that I don't think he's a bricklayer, but it's also based on the fact that I don't think he'd be able to hold his Pop-Tart together, soft or not.
I respect that. I'm going to go. I'm not going to go.
Destroys everything he loves.
Yeah, that's the bricklayer.
That's what he looks like.
That's what he looks like. I'm going to go with the general consensus, and this isn't life. There's too many holes. Not enough substance. No pun intended. Not enough substance. Not enough facts, as Will said. Lazy journalism. Lazy.
Yeah.
Gonna say very lazy.
Yeah, well, that's one thing all of these ones have in common, to be fair. I mean, someone could have knocked this up in 5 minutes when they're sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, lazy.
Question for you, Will. Do you think he chose strawberry because it's the most sexual food? It's the most sexual version that they do.
Maybe.
He could have chose berries, but
Or just the
blackcurrant's not
chocolate one was
chocolate.
just like
Chocolate
wasn't going to work.
Chocolate.
Yeah, but what do you dip chocolate in? Or what do you put your strawberries in? Chocolate.
Yeah. Both are very sexual. I will say.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I prefer the chocolate. But
How are we always back on sexy food? How does this always happen? No matter where we go, we always come back then like fucking lassie.
We should have a segment every week.
Sexiest food.
Who has spotted the sexiest food that week? But we should take a picture of it. That has got to happen.
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that.
Sexiest food.
oh, well,
We need to rate them. We need to rate them.
That's
We need to start a group chat.
Yeah.
Sexy food group chat.
No, just do it on the pod. It's one food.
Okay.
Whoever thinks it's the sexiest wins.
Okay.
all right.
Has anyone got anything to round off?
I don't know if you guys know, but I saw this video in the week, and it was basically describing how the difference between mouth breathers and nose breathers. Have you heard of this?
No, I know about like a mouth breather and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like people who I suppose grow up or they breathe through their mouth more, or like all the time, like majority of the time when they're breathing, their face shape is different. Like your face develops differently than someone who breathes through their nose all the time. You're supposed to. It's better for you to breathe through your nose all the time. And when you do so, you keep your mouth shut and your tongue at the top of your mouth. You might not realize you're doing it, but that strengthens the jaw muscles. So you have like a more defined jaw rather than someone who breathes through their mouth all the time. And they're like, because it's open.
Yeah, it's just
like slack
jaw.
loose all the time. Yeah. Their like chin is more set back. Their nose is sort of bigger and tilted downward, I think it seems.
Just to add to that, I actually the reason I asked about if anyone got a fact, I heard something the other day that was pretty mental and I thought was quite funny. But apparently it's true. If you dissolve Viagra in water and put freshly cut flowers in there, they will stay erect for up to a week longer than normal flowers would.
Is that true?
That is a fact, apparently. So
Really?
if your flowers are bending away and dying, so like Valentine's
Stick a
Day,
bluey in there.
if you stick a bluey in the water, it erects the plant and it stays hard for a week, apparently.
Blimey.
Yeah?
Apparently so.
They normally say call the doctors after 7 hours, but
Yeah, but not plants, mate. They,
I've tried burning myself and everything.
if you get caught with Viagra and your missus goes, what you got that for? Go, hey, put out a bunch of roses and go, that's a 2-weeker right there.
Where do you get roses from when you've been caught short, though?
That means that you've always got a pack of emergency flowers on the go.
Yeah. And because you're saving the Viagra, you just keep buying them every 3 days.
Yeah. So that was my input for the week.
Fair enough. No, I like that.
You've got a surplus, mate, to choose from.
Yeah.
Whatever you fancy.
I'll probably choose both, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll have
Oh,
both.
fuck
then.
you
More
then.
content, the better.
All right.
So, that is it for another week. Something is happening, boys, that we're on a new platform. It's the brand new YouTube, if no one's heard of it. It's called Storyfire.
Oh.
It's a brand new social media platform. We signed up, and we have got our episodes coming out on there as soon as we get recognised. So if you'd like to go subscribe to that, just type in "This Isn't Life" and take a look at our Storyfire when it goes live. But we're on there with all the creators. It's very, very new at the moment. I think the most subscribed person has only got like 6,000. So it's very new.
Nice.
So yeah, jump on that, but also jump on the YouTube, where it is. You can see our lovely faces.
Yep.
And follow us on Twitter and TikTok and whatnot.
And also, we've been flooded with user stories as well. So if you want to carry on sending us loads of your stories, Alex, where do you send it to?
thisisn'tlife.sub@gmail.com. You can fill out the form that's on Linktree, which is probably the easiest thing. Just click submit your story, and when you submit your story, you will be able to give us all the information that we need and stuff that you might not want to give us. But I haven't actually checked in the past couple of weeks, so I will.
Oh, I'm sure it's still at 0, but you know.
I imagine it is. Anyway, boys, I really need to go for a shit. So,
I would like to give a shout before we go and before you shit your pants everywhere. I just want to give a shout. Last week, I recommended anyone that was willing to listen to the podcast whilst driving and operating heavy machinery, and I found out today that my brother, Dean Parkinson, was in fact doing both of those things whilst listening to the podcast. So he messaged me and was like, I'm the fucking bloke. I'm the bloke.
Shout out Dean Parkinson.
If you listen to this, Dino, 3 beers in, you're driving your 10-ton lorry somewhere too fast on the motorway, operating machinery, close your eyes, go full hog.
yeah, count to 10 while you do it.
Yeah.
They're the sort of listeners that will get a free T-shirt.
Yeah,
when we
if
make
you don't
Do
die.
it, pussy.
Yeah.
Do it, you pussy.
Just before we go, and I do desperately need new pants before we go. Will, who are you giving the baton to?
Oh yeah, blimey.
Hurry up. Turtle and Flippers is here.
I'm going to give it to Josh, I think.
Oh, thanks, mate. I'll make
Sorry,
sure I get
no
a good one.
Cool,
A
yeah.
belter.
Nice.
Well, with that said and done, boys.
Yeah, you go and have a shit, mate.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.